Hey, if I look into my stream window, it looks like stream is running. I hope my audio is good. So, good night. It's 8 p.m. my time. A day work is over. It's Friday, and I'm doing something about console apps today. I just this week I made a video about how to build console app a little bit more on a professional level, professional in quotes. It's not that professional as it sounds, but you know it is. But this was all about setting up console applications. So tonight I wanna do a live session just exploring one NuGet package I used already in one of my tools, and I am well. You know what? Let me just show you what it's all about. So it's all about this SpectreConsole. So SpectreConsole is a NuGet package which lives on GitHub also. This is a GitHub repo. You can take out the URL here. It's pretty cool. I find it that cool. It's the quality is pretty nice. Patrick Svensson did it. And it has some issues. I already raised one too. Let's see how this works. Some pull requests. It's kind of active. And I found it that cool that I sponsored this already. But anyways, I want to explore this a little bit in order to show you guys what is possible with SpectreConsole. It's not the only package out there, and I had some comments under my video I talked about, which told me that there are a bunch of different stuff from Microsoft too. But let me stick with SpectreConsole and let me see if this is interesting for you. I basically make this to just explore it for myself, and I thought it would be a good idea to let you be part of my exploration. Okay, let's get started. So before I dig into documentation, let's prepare a little bit. So I'm here in my coding sample folder where I put all the stuff in, like, you know, if I just make some demos for consoles, so I can .NET New in this folder and I'm not spreading my console apps. So .NET New console is a good idea. Use program main maybe too. If you want to know what this is all about, use program main, just watch my video. Okay, .NET New console, and then let's call it Spectre demo. Okay, let's go into this. And let's see if we can open this with Visual Studio. I already have an instant open. Let's open this one so that Visual Studio is not that slow. By the way, if you want to just tell me something, feel free to put it in the chat. I'm trying to have an eye on the chat. I did not so much live streams in the last time. So if something's going on, I don't know. So SpectreConsole, yeah. Currently nobody is watching, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyways, it will be recorded, so that's nice. So simple console here. This -- use program main ensured that although I have a .NET 7 app running, here it's .NET 7. Although I have this in place, I still have the program main method, which I explained in my video why this was used. So first thing I need to go is do some preparation. I go to manage NuGet packages, and I will install Microsoft, there it is, extensions hosting, which is kind of useful. Again, watch my video on this, my latest one, if you want to know why. And then, of course, SpectreConsole, there it is, Patrick Svensson, the right one, 0.46. So again, it's, you know, kind of, he's playing around and it's a private one, I think. I like it still. It has a CLI tool, analyzers, image sharp, which is pretty interesting. What is it? Library that extends but with image sharp superpowers. Image sharp is pretty nice. I use this library too, because it is about image manipulation, and it works on Windows and other machines too, because the original system drawing from Microsoft, as far as I know, only works on Windows machines, which makes it kind of useless if you go to containers and stuff like that. But anyway, so just a side note. So now we have this in place, extensions hosting SpectreConsole. Before we dive into Spectre, let's try out the stuff from my recent blog post, because I can do it. Let's import, I have it on my site, a namespace here, which is Microsoft Extensions Hosting, and I think dependency injection is needed too. And then what we can do here is just a finished command. And let's go, and by the way, is this colleague running? I think I should disable it for a second. It will make my, this is Copilot, it will make my studio a little bit faster, I think. Okay, let's go and put in some stuff here. So let's start by adding a class, which will represent my application. So thank you for being slow. Let's call it app. Let's make it internals, okay. And let's give it public async task of int start async, and I think I can do this, and then let's see, this is okay currently, and now let's add var builder is the host dot create, I think default builder was it, and I can pass the arguments in, and then I can say configure services, which is the host context and the service collection, I think. Okay, and then I can services at singleton, which is the app I have. Oh. Okay, nice. And then var app equals, no, yeah, this is kind of, okay, builder built. And then I go await app services, get required service of app start async. So that's what it is. And then async task here. Nice. And then var result equals, and then I think I can say return result, which means async task int, and everything should be, no? Yes, everything is fine. And let me see if, this is running. Let me F5 this just quickly. No, it's not running. Async, oh yeah, because I return task from result, let's say 0. And this is that. And now let's go Spectre demo. And now my terminal is opening and I get finished and everything's cool. So, okay, nice. Let's see. Now we are ready to do from here on. This is the starting point of the application. And there we go. And now we can the result code to be returned to the OS, 0 if succeeded. Just so that you know why this is returning. So if on Windows, if something is returning 0, an application, a process is returning 0 as a result, this means it went okay, basically. So this is how you can interact with the system a little bit more nicely than if you just go ahead and return nothing and just let it, the console do it herself. Okay, nice. So this is the place where we want to implement SpectreConsole, and let's see what it has. Let's go now to the documentation here, which is pretty nice. It has the structured documentation of things you can do, like a quick start. Let's do the quick start. And it has some static classes. And one of the things I really like about SpectreConsole is this availability, this opportunity here. So it has this NC-Console class, and it allows to pass in markup, which is like in a certain syntax, which is pretty nice. And you can do something which is pretty hard. Let's just do the sample. And let me explain something here right away. So you can see here that NC-Console is putting hello in red and underlined, which works pretty nice in my terminal. But be aware that this isn't working really nice. And by the way, markup line. So like console write line, put an enter on the line. Let me F5 this again. And here it is. Now he has an enter, hello world, that's it. And it works pretty nice. So you can put a lot of markup here, like there are predefined colors. Let me go SpectreConsole. And I think it is somewhere here. Like you have named colors. And you should basically, there's a recommendation somewhere here that you should stick to the basic colors, because those basic colors will adhere to the system settings. So if you have a dark console or a color theme, it will respect the color theme. So it's kind of nice, and I think it's enough colors, name colors. But you still, in SpectreConsole, you can do RGB or hex RGB in terms of defining your own colors. I don't think you should do this because I don't think you need so much colors or more than are named here. I think a good advice would be to stick with the named colors. Let's try goldenrod, if this works, and just replace goldenrod, and there it is, goldenrod. Nice. And then let's say, what else do we have? In terms of styles, what else can we do? Styles. Oh, there it is. Dim. What does dim look like? Let me see. Dim. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Okay, nice. It's dimmed. Can I combine styles like dim and italic? Is this possible? Yes, I can. So dim and italic and goldenrod, nice. So dim is kind of stupid here, I guess. So what else do we have? Dim, conceal, nice. Slow blink. Let's do slow blink. Is it doing it? It is. Nice. A blinking one. Love it. Yeah. So you have blinking text just like that, and as you can see, if you do something like this, you could put in anything you want here in this hello. This is kind of nice. Yeah, like it. So what else do we have? Slow blink, rapid blink. Okay, I guess I know what this is. Link. Okay, is it working in the terminal? Because terminal, Windows terminal is able to show. So NC-Console, markup line. Let's see, what would it be? It would be link, and then HTTPS, coding freaks DE, of course, if I can type. Let's do it nicely this way, and then we have to terminate the thingy. Let's see, is it working? Oh, it looks like. Can I control click this? I can. Coding Freaks is opening. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, that's pretty cool, I think. Okay, so that's about styles. So at this point, let me explain something. So SpectreConsole has it in its documentation somewhere. If you use those things, be aware that this depends, all of this depends on the abilities of your terminal, or of your terminal you use. So I'm using Windows Terminal here, and I have configured Windows Terminal to use a special font, which is JetBrains Mono Nerd font in my case. Anyways, it will be important in a second. And now the, for instance, the underlining, which I had, or even the blinking might fail if you go to another tool. Let me show you what I mean. Let me go over to Writer and open this in Writer, this project here, right away. Because Writer, I have configured to use the built-in terminal of Writer, which has not all possibilities currently. Coding, console. Let's go Spectre demo and open it in parallel. Trust. Have a coffee while it's opening. So no comments yet. Some viewers were there and left, like always. I guess it's not that interesting what I'm doing here on my community, but I don't know. You know what you do. So I have the same thing here running, okay, and now I just, let's run this. Let's not debug this, and it should run here in the console. And it should show me that it's not blinking and it's not italic, as you can see. So it is using the color, which is nice, and I think it's using the hyperlink thing. But, you know, be aware that this is depending on the terminal you use. Is the terminal able to do the stuff you want in terms of text manipulation and stuff like that? So it's not always working just because you do it in SpectreConsole. But this is not because of SpectreConsole, it's about the terminal. Okay, let's explore more. So this is already nice. So quick start, I think that's it, right? Best practices. So what else? Oh yeah, here it is. So here it's stating a lot of stuff about outputs. So you should read this because you have some best practices, which is pretty nice. Live rendering best practices. We will come to this place later. And let's now go to right in the order of things. So let's start with this one. Okay, it gives us examples. I won't try out everything. Let's go through this. Convenience methods. What is it? ANSI console markup and markup line. I get it. Markup is, what is it? Try to use, and to output A, you use, what? To output a, oh, it's escaping the, if you want to have a bracket, then you have to escape it with another bracket so that he understands that it's not, you know, this is what the output is. Okay, I got it. Escape markup, what is, oh, you can escape the markup, right? So if you want to say, do this and do it in curly braces, then put the extension method escape markup around this so that this is not interpreted as something else. And you can do injection here. So you can inject this complete string, which escaped the markup, probably by double brackets, into position 0. Okay, nice. That is nice. So escaping interpolated strings, good to know. Setting background color. Oh, what? Oh, you have color on background color. Okay, let's try this for sure. So this was being golden rod on white. Is this working? Oh, it is. It's blinking with a white background. I love it. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that. Rendering emojis, yeah. So this is interesting because it's pretty hip to do this, and sometimes it's really useful, and it's even giving you the link to the emoji section here. And I think there is something where you can, yeah, here it is. Here are the named emojis. Like, let's do this, and then it's simply saying. Where was it? Phrase is birthday cake, and then emoji replace phrase. Okay, cool. Let's try. Emoji text equals, I don't know, this one. Go. And then it is, oh, emoji escape. Emoji dot what? Replace. Replace. Is this rendered is okay? And then I can just take this and say ANSI console markup line. Okay, this one. Can I do this? I'm not sure. Is it correct? No. Emoji replace was obviously, I think I shouldn't do this. I should just write it without replace, and replace is replacing it. Can it be? I don't know. Ideas from you guys? No. So I think it might be another thing. Okay, let me try something. Console output encoding equals encoding UTF-8. So what's happening with if I'm doing this explicitly? Is this doing something? Yes. As you can see, and this is explained somewhere else. Now I have the emoji in place. Let me see. It's pretty bad because my background logo is going in the way all the time. But this is giving us, because if we put a breakpoint here before I override the output encoding, we will see what the default encoding of my shell in this case is, which is system OS encoding. And system OS encoding is, I think, yeah, code page 850, because this is what my default on Windows is. So code page 850 doesn't have the emoji. So by giving him explicitly, and this has nothing to do with SpectreConsole directly, it's see on the console static method output encoding, I'm just explicitly setting output encoding to UTF-8. So remember to do this if you're going to use emojis in your code and special characters. Okay, nice. Got it. Let's go further. Let's explore. Remapping, emoji remap. Okay, globe showing blah, 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 with that. Okay, is it just emoji replacement? I don't really know. Anyways, don't stick too long on emojis. So what did we have? Markup. Markup was emoji, colors, rendering emojis, colors, we already saw that, and links. Okay, nice. Styles is another section. We will see this in a second. So let's go from markup to exceptions. I love this. ANSI console write exception. This is so useful, and I wish we would have this in other like logging frameworks too, because I hate exceptions in logging frameworks so much. Let me show you what it is. So maybe let's use this one, and let's go and refactor this. Can I do this? Refactor extract method, and let's call it, what is it? Simple demo, or this was render demo, I think. Okay, render demo, and just command it out, and then we should do, what do we have now? Exception demo. Okay. So this way we don't flood our whole thing the whole time. Maybe I will share the code. If you leave a command and say, yeah, do it, I will do it. Okay, let's do exception demo. And let's do ANSI console exception, write exception. And let's do new not implemented exception. Can I do a message? Hello. Okay, whatever. So let's do this. So this is hopefully, okay, this is easy peasy. That's not so interesting. Okay, it's just saying, okay, hello. But what happens if we put around of this a new application exception with I want to see this with the inner exception, which is normally the case. So I have an exception which has a not implemented exception in itself. Okay, let's go. Not any better. Why? I want to see the cool stuff. This one. Write exception X. Okay. So why is this not doing what I want? Write exception in ANSI console. Exceptions. Write exception method. Looks. Customizing exception output. New exception settings. Okay. Let's do. See, maybe the default settings are not to put out the complete one. Okay. var settings equals new exception settings. Settings. Is this possible? Yes. So let me refactor this or reformat this. So now we have, we have all the stuff. We can do this exception style, shorten everything or show links. No, don't do it. Shorten links, shorten methods, show links, default, show links. Okay, cool. What is it now? Okay, this is not good because it made it gray. Why is it not showing? What is ... What's going on? Any ideas? Anyone here? No? Okay, let's explore this a little bit. What? The credentials are invalid at... Yeah. Shorten paths, shorten types, shorten methods, show links. Shortening. You can shorten. I don't want to shorten. I want to see where, would be good to have this example here. So is it not working if it is in the same class? How is it looking maybe here in this terminal? Is it terminal dependent? No, can't be. Okay, I have formats. I can do this. This is having an inner exception. Okay, nice. Should I... private static void raise an exception var var, yeah, int value, and then I can say private static int, and not checking it, return 10 by value, which should easily raise an exception. So let's do try exception X, write exception, this one should be here. Okay, and then let's try to do raise an exception with 0. Should work. What now? I want to see this finished. Oh, because I'm dumb. New application exception with X. What now? And maybe where is the gray one? Red, 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 red. Concilic? What is concilic? 255. This is not emphasized, parenthesis. You know what? Do the default style. New exception style. And let's see. I want to see this. No, he's not doing the inner exception. So is it maybe the terminal? Let's see. No, it's not. I don't get it. Can I? I don't know. I should inspect a little bit more on this. Invalid operation with system security, and he's leaving out this completely. And I would love to have it. Exception CS 76, that is so good. I want to have it, but I can't. SpectreConsole exception option include exception not working. Design console app. Converting SpectreConsole string interpolation. Yes. Oh, he's doing this the same thing. So I'm some years behind. Exception. So it was write exception, I think. What do we have? Yeah. What is it? Exception, write exception. And then this is what's going to happen. So, am I doing too much? Write exception X. Let's just do X. What happens now? Oh, here it is. Okay. There it is. Why wasn't that happening before? Because an exception within an exception. Did I? I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong, but this is nice. Is this a link? Oh, to the file system. It's nice. Actually, I like it. And this is something, this code is so nice, or the presentation. This should be in other frameworks too, I think, this idea. It might be there. Maybe there is a NuGet package you guys know of. But, I like it. Okay, so I can close this stuff. Thank you. It was just me doing dumb shit. And then let's go from exceptions to live. Okay, now remember that we had this in the best practices, we had this section which talked about live rendering best practices. So it says, let's read a little bit. SpectreConsole has a variety of live rendering capabilities. Widgets can be used to display data that are updated and refreshed on the user's console. To do so, the widget rendering has a render loop that rewrites or that writes to the screen and then erases the previous output before writing again. Do keep your rendering logic as simple as possible on a single thread. Okay, don't do multi-threading here. Rendering additional content while a live rendering is in progress, can cause rendering to be corrupted. Do not use multiple live rendering widgets simultaneously. Okay, doesn't make sense. It can happen, but you should not use it. I understand this because the console by itself is single thread apartment. So, it's logical to not do this. Okay, let me see. What is it all about? Live display. So live display is not. So how is it using? Okay, you're doing table. Now, guys, you don't know what table is. Let's try this out. Table is another widget which is here. So maybe we should do table first. Yeah, let's do table first. Let's explore table. So this is interesting. It gives you the information that, first of all, tables are available, which is very nice because you use it a lot. And then another thing is you can nest tables into tables. And by the way, you cannot only, just a sneak preview, you cannot only nest tables into tables. You can pretty much nest everything into everything here. So let's see an example. Let's do a table example. Let's just simply do what they have. And let's do table demo. And then, how is it? Create method. Thank you. And let's do this one. And you should already see that this is pretty nice. Table demo. And now you have this foobar, whatever. So let's do something which is a little bit more interesting. Let's do a dynamic table. Actually, let's have a table and then write to the table. Var files is directory get files, and let's just do app domain, current domain, base directory. Is this what it is? Okay, cool. For each file in var file in files. Thank you. So next thing would be, let's go to the code table add column. Then we can do this first. Let's do this. So when we have the table in place, we can add, let's do file name and size. And size is not centered, but right aligned. Nice already, because it's hard to do in the console. Okay, and then all you need to do is table add rows, add row. And then what you do is you give it a string array, if you want to, of the column values. So that would be, first of all, new array of strings, which should be file dot, what is it? File dot, what do we have? Oh, var info is new file info. It's bad. Should I do select f is new file info f? Is it working? Is it now file info? It is. So I can just use it, file.name and file.length to string, because it needs to be string. So new, I don't know. So this is cool, and this is, let's see. And now you have it. So this is, you know, it's pretty dumb, but you have a table. Okay, guys. So this is nice. A table with the file names, and you can order this, of course, and stuff like that. But this is already a cool thing that you have a console where you just like that with a few lines of code can have a tabled output. That's nice. Now let's do this with, because now we kind of understand what tables are. Let's go back to the live display, which is this one, table centered. Okay, I can center a table. This is interesting. Okay, nice. So that means I can have the table on the center of my screen, I guess. So what happens? Okay, of course. So it breaks if it's too... Okay, of course. But you know, it's centered. Nice that this is possible. Like it. Okay, and then let's go ahead and don't do it, because I don't like it that much. Let's go and say live. Live, what was I wanted? So SpectreConsole live. So when I put this into a live context, which is this one, okay, I have the table. And then where's the write? Thread sleep, CTX refresh. I have to CTX refresh, and I don't have to render it because it's rendering automatically. I get it. So don't render, don't end the console write, just put it in a context. And then whenever you want, CTX refresh, CTX refresh. So the columns are coming kind of live. We won't see anything here because we don't sleep, but let's sleep here. Task delay, let's go 500 milliseconds. Wait, let's see. It's still one thread. Let's see how it looks. Oh, I forgot, because I'm an idiot. CTX refresh. CTX refresh. So this is causing it to render, basically. I hope so. Here it is. So now you see the live updates coming in, and you kind of refresh whenever you get something. Nice. And what they told you in the best practices is that you should not, first of all, you should not have multiple of these at the same time. So multi-threading is not a good idea, and having multiple CTXs is not a good idea, which makes sense, because in console apps you always have just one console. Okay, so it's like the console itself, the terminal, and the output stream is kind of the resource which you need to add logs to it if you want to have results which are logical to you. But this way it is more logical now. So you have CTX here, which is nice and gives you a pretty easy experience. So he's resizing dynamically. He's assigning the space it needs for having it. So nice. I already like it. I like it. This is nice. I never did this, but you know, it's cool. Okay. What else do we have when it comes to live updates? So this is kind of this one, and you can have live of the table. Wait a second. Is it different from live of the table? Yes. And then you have start async, CTX refresh, test delay. If you prefer to render async await, you can do start async. So you have an async thing here. Okay, nice. So start async, and then async this one, and then we could say await task delay without the wait, of course. So we leave it to this, and then we could use the .NET async await resolving, and it's not working. Okay, interesting. Start async. I think I have to wait for this a little bit. Await. Yes, of course. So that is now awaited async task. It should name to async, and then we should await this guy. Await table demo async now, and for this one, it needs to be an async task. Whatever. Return, and now we return 0. That's it. Because now we have async and await in place. We don't need to do the task from result. So now it's working and it's still waiting. Okay, but now we cleanly use async await. That's better, I think. Cool. Makes sense. Like this too. So configure. Okay. Do not remove when done. Overflow, vertical alter for, oh, nice. Overflow ellipsis on the, is it on the table or on whatever? Oh, let's try. Is it then not expanding the tables? Let's see. Configure overflow ellipsis. Let's see. No, it's doing it. What happens now if I see. What happens now if I add something which is too long? Okay, let's see. New string, file name, plus, this is bad, plus, let's do it very, very long. If you see plus on string, okay, overflow ellipsis, I don't see it. Why is it not happening? What did I forget? Cropping. Crop overflow at top, show ellipsis when overflowing. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's do cropping. Let's see what is going on. What is cropping? File name? I don't get it. Progress, configure. It should be on the table, right? It has something to do with the table. Crop? No. What is cropping? I don't get it. What is overflow? Show ellipsis when overflowing. Really? Crop overflow at top. It's not happening here. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what it is. Let's remove this stupid stuff, because it looks ugly. Okay, nice. Let's leave it this way, and let's state out that I don't know how this is working. So this was live display. Now we have progress. This is nice too. So progress display. Okay, usage. Task 1. Okay, tasks. So you have again a progress in the ANSI console, and keep in mind, you should not put multiple contexts in place. Okay, nice. So let's do the following. Let's do await progress demo async. Let's do it async 2. And let's just do create method. Okay, cool. Async task. And now you again have this stuff. And let's just take it and see what it's doing, how it's looking, if it's working. Add task this, task increment while not CTX is finished. What is finished? Gets a value indicating whether or not all started tasks have completed. CTX add task, okay, I get it. Add task takes in, what does it take? Description, progress task settings, auto start true, double max value 100, which is the default. Add task, and then we have task 1, increment 1.5. Okay, and then we have await task delay 100, right? Oh, no, no. Start async, await, and async. Let's see, can we please see progress? Oh yeah, nice. That is nice. That is cool. No flickering, nothing. Nice. That's cool. So basically what you need to think of this is you often have something which is, you have the first task, which in my case here down below would collect the files, and then another, and showing the progress. I think I should do a real demo out of this. And then the next one is bringing the stuff to the console. And for doing this, I'm wondering if it might be a good idea to reuse the context. By the way, await, start async. Let's see if I should not have multiple contexts. Okay, so what I should do is var files equals collect files async ctx. That will be my first task. And then output files async await this one and this one. Output files async the files, or first the context and then the files. Something like that would be. So you have one ctx and then you do it. Okay, let's do this here. Don't do this one. And I think this is await context reuse demo async. Okay, cool. Let's add a method for this. Let's put this into the method, which is better for us. And now we need this one. Collect files async. We already know this. This is a task of file info. And should be that. Okay, and we know how to get this. Table demo has it. Files, just return this guy. Return, and this is not. Okay. Yeah. Directory var files equals. And then we have the for each, and we need to do as if this is a long-running operation. This is what we need to do. So we are simulating that something takes a while. Await, task, delay. Let's say it takes like random shared next something between, let's say, 100 and 300 milliseconds. Okay, so it's not that static, okay? So now we have this in place, and then we just say, because we have the ctx here, the progress context, ctx refresh, and before we do this, no, we don't need to ctx refresh. We create a task. Where was it? Where is it? Progress demo. Where's my progress? Here it is. So we had a task. So var task is ctx add task, and this is collecting files. And now we can say, it's dumb. But anyway, return files to array. You know, it is stupid. But yeah, anyway. So what we do here is we now take him in and tell him task dot increment, and the double is the percentage, right? It is the percentage, I think 200. Okay, so it is the var I equals 0, I plus plus, the dumb way to do I, and then I think I times 100 divided by, this is a dumb way to do it, files dot count, let's do length, and let's do to array here. So he does not need to do it, so we not, so and this is length, and this is, we need to be this converted to int. I always struggle with this. int of this somehow, or no, increment is taking a double. What? What is your problem? File info, possible loss of fraction. What the hell is going on? Double? Do I need to do double I simply? Yeah. Okay, and then when I have collected the files, which is kind of synthetic, let's do the output files. And this is, oh, yeah, again, the table, where was it? Collect files, progress demo, var task is, where was it? CTX, table add row. Can I do it? I never did the table. Where was my CTX started? Progress? Oh. No. I cannot use SIC. See how dumb I am sometimes? You told him that this context is a progress context, so I cannot render table into a progress context. Oh. But you know, it still should work. But now it is output file, and now I have to, you know, anyways. No app start asing, not all code paths, return a value. Oh, return 0, do it. And it should at least show us the progress. Yeah, I'm collecting files, that's it. And now, interestingly enough, it's finished, and then it's not doing hide completed true. We should do this. Auto clear, auto refresh, should not be. Okay, let's do hide completed and auto clear on this one. I think we need it here, because when the collection is done, where's my code? Here. Hide completed true, auto clear true. Is this doing what I expected to do? Nice. So the progress is only visible. What are the 3 dots? Okay. It's only visible when I actually have some progress running. Okay, nice. But again, this one is dumb because it you cannot reuse the context. You cannot do what I wanted. To collect and to output on the same context makes no sense. Okay, context reuse is not a good demo. Let's remove it. Progress, and I know. Context reuse demo, no. Output files async, no. Collect files async, no. It was, it's recorded, it was a demo, but it makes no sense this way. Okay, got it. New percentage column. New, okay, this is how they do it, and they're doing progress, task description, and then we have a new progress column, and this is doing task 1, task delay, task 1 increment, configure. I mean, this is how you can do progress column, remaining time column. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let's do this, let's configure this. Let's do that, and let's do this in our progress. Okay, auto refresh, false, true, and true. And I guess you can configure what's displayed. Oh, that's nice. Spinner, then we do this. We have the task. Okay, progress demo. How does it look like? It's not visible at all. Don't like it. What did I do wrong? Auto refresh, true, please. It should be, I think it should be automatically refreshing, right? Ah, yeah, here it is. That is cool. Wait a minute. Is he calculating the remaining time correctly? That is nice, guys. That's cool. I don't know. It's because we are doing it pretty linear, I think. And he estimates probably by the time it took to get X%. He then estimates how much something like that. That's at least how I would do it. But this is nice. By the way, the spinner you saw is something you can have separately from the progress. You can use it yourself, but nice. Cool. That's nice. You can reorder it, so you have the spinner in the first place, I guess. Is that true? Can I have the spinner first and then the task description? Oh, that is so cool. And, oh yeah, there it is. The spinner here. Oh, nice. So what else can we do with progress? I guess we can do a lot with progress too. Yeah, you can have different styles of progress. The progress display is not thread safe. And using it together with other interactive components such as prompts, status displays, or other are not supported. Okay, cool. We need to do this. Percentage, like, you know, when you're downloading something, that's nice. You can do everything. Cool. Status. Status is exactly what I said. Status is doing some work, markup line, CTX status, thinking some more, spinner known star, spinner style green, and then that's it, thread sleep. Okay, let's do this. Let's do exactly this sample. This is status sample then. Let's stop it here. And let's do await status sample async. Again, he's knowing what I'm up to. And then I need to do await status start async. Okay. Async this guy. And then no await task delay 2000. That is what we did. So how is it looking? Doing some work, thinking some more, finished. Okay. So thinking, doing some work. What is that? What is thinking? Thinking is the status. That. So that means thinking is the text which is displayed while he is waiting for something, while when he's done with some insight of the context, 1000. Yeah, and then is it correct that he is, let me see, let me do 5000 or 6, I don't care, 6 seconds. So he starts with yellow and thinking. And then after 6 seconds, he's doing a new. He's doing another. You can change the status text and the spinner style and everything while it's running. Oh, that's nice. That is nice too. Cool. Somebody thought of this pretty hard. Omitted, CTX refresh, spinner style. You can do it up front. I get it. Okay, cool. So that is status. Nice. Now let's go over to prompts. Okay, prompts is pretty much what it says, because if you have, I think, 2 kinds of prompts, you know, like the confirmation thing, and let me do this. How can we use it? How to make up an example? Is this var result equals await get. Let's do get user input. Let's do this. I think that's what we do. And get user input could be something, you know, it could be a string. It could be a little bit more complex thing, but anyway. So let's see. First of all, we can do simple confirmation. Var okay is ANSI console confirm. String is the text, obviously. Are you sure? And then default value is false. And then okay will be a bool. Okay, return okay, then sure, otherwise not sure. Simple as that. So, and then ANSI console write line You selected, or your input is wizard. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Are you sure? Nice. Yes, no. No is the default. When I hit enter, not sure. Okay, got it. And now if, so enter is the default, Y is the one. Okay, sure. Okay, nice. Works. Works like a charm. So markup line, okay. Run prompt. If not confirm, right. You can do it in one line. Then simple. ANSI console ask, what is your name? Return name. Okay, let's do this. Get user input. Let's do it. Var name equals ANSI console ask string. Nice. Oh, I know where this is heading. Let's do this one. How old are you? So, So, are you sure? Yes. If it's okay, then okay. So we could do while. No, that's damn. Sure. Okay, let's do return the name and the, okay, I know, it's not that cool, but anyway. So, how old are you? Obviously 23. Are you sure? No. So, input 23. That is not the cool part of this, I think. The cool part, so far as I can see, is invalid input. Yes, man. And invalid input. Nice. Okay, let me guess. Is there something? Yeah, now we come to choices. That is nice. Let's do here ANSI console is a choice. Prompt. Oh. Now it gets a little bit more. This string and then new multi-select prompt. Okay. Let's do this. New multi-select prompt, and this one needs page size 3. Okay. Let's do something different. Then he says title. What is your favorite color? Okay. And then module instruction tag. Okay. Press blue / to toggle a fruit, green to accept. Okay. Add choices group. No, add choices. Let's do, where is it? Title. Title needs to be this way. Add choices. Add choice is green. And can I have add choices? Yes. Green. Green, blue, or red. Can I do this? Or is it something else? It's in string array. But what is add choices expecting? Yeah, could be a string array. And then I think I need to close some braces here. Where am I? Nice. What is happening? Add choices. Okay, maybe I should do this one. What is this looking like? Var favorites. Okay. Name and then what is it? Yellow, and close the yellow, and then favorites. Okay, let's see. How does it look? How old are you? 1. I should know. Here we go. guys. This one, that one, and this one. Choices, level, oh, nice. String join. No, is it? String dot join with the separator of boom, the favorites. Typing. Okay, let's do it. One, no, nice, but yellow. What did I do wrong? And the console right line, and it was, what was it? The color thing, I cannot remember. The color thing was somewhere, ends with get pinnable reference. I don't know what that is. Last index off, normalize, pad, replace. There was something like, what was it? Because I put in something here, and then I needed to do output, best practices, quick start, markup. And there was something convenience method, escaping, no, interpolated. I want to have, oh, it's because I have markup line. That's why, I guess. Yes. That is so cool. Imagine the user experience on the console. That is something else. Like it. Okay, what else do we have? Oh yeah, charting is nice. Tree is nice. Okay, let's not test it. Let's just see tree. I understand what tree is. You can test it by yourself. And is it rounded border, add node? So you can do it in a loop too. Nice. Yeah. ASCII guides, which means double lines. Okay, nice. What else? Bar chart, nice. Basic usage, add item, just the values, and he's prompting your bar chart. You have guarantee you have a lot of center label, add items. That is nice. Try out this for yourself. Let's see rows. Use rows to render widget and horizontal to the console. Okay. You have a rows. Render 2 items on separate rows to console. Oh, you have just one right. And then you have like a P element. It's like a P in HTML, I guess. New text. Okay, let's see. Is this what I think it is? Let's see. Start async. Let's see this one and remove this afterwards. Oh. Yeah, item 1, item 2. It's just, I get. If you don't want to have right lines all over, you can just collect it in rows, and each row will be one row in the thing. What happens if I put n blah blah in it? What happens then? I need to no enter. Interesting. Yeah, he's doing probably one row. Can I format a row so I can see it better? Ah, yeah, of course I can. So let's do this new row. This is new text and style blue. Let's do blue on white. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Guys, I'm already sick of this. Don't do this, don't do that. Yeah, so you have one style. That's nice. You have one style applied to, if you want a whole bunch of text. So you could do something I guess, which is like if you have a lot of input running through, you can just say, okay, row by row, doing this. I don't know if you can do more sophisticated styles, but this is already cool. Breakdown chart, which is a legend too. Nice. Charting. Very nice. Rule. Oh. Nice if you have a lot of output going on and you want to group it in sections. Calendar. Yeah. But what now? What do I do with calendar? Calendar hide header? Okay, cool, but why? October? Can I interact with this? Like moving a cursor and select something like a date picker? I don't think so. What is the use case to put a calendar on the console? Maybe if somebody has a program and says, I want to see a calendar. I don't know. Okay. Grid. Well, now grid, what is the difference between grid and table? Can somebody tell me that? So I have a grid. I add columns, like in the table. Now I had new text. Well, let's see. Grid demo. And the console write grid. Okay. Let's say that this is grid demo is doing this one. Okay. And let's call this the, I don't need this. Grid demo. Okay, cool. Let's do it. New text array. He can infer this. Oh, wait a second. It's not a table. So, okay, it's just, I get it. So if you want to do some, nice. So sometimes you want to display something which just has certain spaces in it, the columns has certain spaces and alignments. So I guess you could put, let's say, a row here where this thing now is a spinner or a progress here. So it's not necessarily a text. It could be a new progress or something. Yeah. It could be a progress, I guess, and then that's it. Nice. Good. Do some more, because we have some layout. Oh, cool. That's good. That's like flex layout, kind of, in CSS. And then align center, vertical align in middle. Nice, and you have it in the middle of the complete. With ratios even. Minimum sizes. Not bad. I could think of something, would be pretty sophisticated, but I could think of something which allows you to use certain key bindings to resize stuff here. And to have like a very sophisticated top command. So if you don't know what top or htop is, let's do Kelly here, and my shell is a little bit messed up, but htop, no, top, yeah. This is like the default thing. You can do this easily with grid, I think. This one is grid, not table. But if you want to, let's say, do I have midnight command? No. No, I don't have Midnight Commander here installed, but you know, yeah, I get it. Could be nice. So Figlet is, it's cool. I already tested it out. The interesting part is that you can load different fonts. So Figlet is like ASCII art text. It's called a Figlet, obviously, but you can have justified Figlets, and then he can read. This is the main part here. He can use Figlet files, FLFs. Figlet fonts, and I think here I already searched for this. So you can have different fonts. And if you like the font, and there are a whole bunch of sites where you can download Figlet fonts. If you like the font, you simply say, okay, download the font to your folder, deliver it with your app, of course, and then just display whatever text you want as a Figlet with coloring and everything. It supports coloring here. Where am I? Here it supports like color red or whatever. That's nice. That's nice. Paddle. Use paddle to add padding around a video. Oh. You can, this is like a flow layout where each element has a certain amount of space around it. So if you want to display a list of tags, like in the flow layout, you could do paddle. Yeah, that's nice. And if you do it with a background color, let me try to show it. Let's do, where's my source code? Let's do paddle demo. Paddle demo, which is create method. And now let's say let's do the cool stuff. Let's do the stupid cool enumerable range 1 to 20 to list for each. This is a, I don't know, the .NET cool guy way to do for loops, I guess. You saw it. So what we do is thread, now let's do thread sleep for a second, sleep 100, and then how is it? Where's my, here. This is pad is new paddle, and then, where's my, let me close this one because I freak out. New paddle, var paddle is new paddle. Padded text is simply item I. Can I not? Item I? I is a thing? What's going on? Interpolate is not assignable to iRenderable. Oh, it's not? Padded text. Oh, it needs to be text. So because it needs to be renderable, and they have a wrapper for this. And what did they do? Some style, and then pad. Let's say what pad options do we have? Can I pad around it? Padding. Free. No. Padding. New padding, paddle, horizontal, vertical, free 0. Let's do this, maybe 1, so that we have space there. And then item 1 to 20 items with free. Let's do 100 items and sleep 10. So now we have it. Let's try this out. Paddle, do I have to render it somehow? Grid add. Oh, now we need a grid. Insert padded elements with single row grid. Oh, here you go. Add column and column and column. And then you go pad 1, pad 2, pad 3. What the hell? Can I just simply write it to the console? ANSI console write without not write line. Can I do write a paddle? Let's see. That's dumb. Okay, no, I cannot. They did it in a grid. They had columns. And then it's spacing around. It needs to be somewhere. Can I do it in a row? Var row is new. Where was the row demo? Grid demo, get user input. I removed the row demo. I think I could use the row here, which was new rows. Okay, let's see. Var row gleich new rows. Row add. Row add. What is? Oh, it needs to be initialized. Okay. new rows, and here it needs to be, let me see, new range, and then do select I moves to new pattern of this to array. Nice. Don't do it. And then row is var elements equals, and then we have elements, and then row and the console right elements. Nee, row. I'm not sure. One row with all the elements? No. New padding free 0. So horizontal padding, but not. Okay, now he has this left and right padding. Okay, he is not flowing. I see. So every pattern has a new line. Okay. I expected it to act like a div which flows. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but you know, don't stick to this too long. Pattern Figlet canvas. Yeah, canvas you can. There is a cool thing. Simon Kropp called it a coxel. So it's a console pixel. And the console pixel is one character big. So it's not actually this one. But what's very, very nice based on this is canvas image. So this, I wanted to try this out. So is it saying something? It's image sharp superpower to your console application to draw images you need to. So there it is, image sharp. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's do this. Manage NuGet package. Let's do Spectre. And then let's search for the image sharp implementation, which is obviously used to get a console image out of the one. So let's do the Coding Freaks logo. What would the Coding Freaks logo would look like on the console? So let's do black 180, whatever. So let's do a console image demo. Console image demo. Yeah, that was dumb. Var path equals and this is black 185 185 JPEG. I don't know if there are any limits. So now back to the var image, new canvas image. And then path. Okay, now we have an image. And then we say image max width is, and keep in mind 16 is the, not pixels, it is the width of, in coxels. So 32 characters. And then just write the image. I'm very excited. What is going to happen? Could not find. Really? I guess I know why. Let me get this out of there to here. No, didn't move it. And let me put the properties to copy if newer. And then I think I can just use this, not stupid. Black. Oh, whatever. It was because of black, not because of everything else. But anyways. Oh, guys. What should I say? Now what? A video player in the console? I don't think so, but you know. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We are living in exciting times, I'll tell you that. If you showed this to somebody like 20 years ago, and assuming you have the same machine here, whoa. JSON, oh, I love it. This is nice. Let's do this. you've added another NuGet package. So now they're going to some additional NuGet package, which is nice. I'm wondering what they are using. SpectreConsole, they're not doing anything with newtons of JSON, which is nice. No dependencies. Nice. Install this. I accept. Go to the app and make JSON demo. Let's do this, guys. Create method JSON demo. Let's do exactly what they did. I just want to see it. Var JSON, right. Let's do it. What the heck? Oh yeah, I see this is free of those, and then some JSON in a panel. So they are using a panel, which is another thing, which brings you this nice, like a group box, and oh guys, this is so nice. This is nice. Syntax highlighting, so color highlighting. This is only JSON, right? Okay, cool. So next one, text path, this is nice. Unix path, Windows path, oh, super. I don't want to showcase this. This should be clear. This is so helpful if you are outputting like status on when you go through a complete list of directories or whatever. This is so helpful. And then we are through the widgets and we have the CLI. Let me quickly just have a look at what the CLI actually is. It's a modern language for parsing command line. Oh, yeah, of course. So I don't want to showcase this. This is interesting. Maybe I show you a little demo how this looks. If you use all of this, and I don't know if you knew it. Let me see the 2 CPM. I have a GitHub repository, 2 CPM, which is currently beta, and I have a video where I showed this. And this is basically a .NET console application using SpectreConsole already. So there is where I took my ideas from. And this thing is command application, I think it's called. So this is what the CLI is all about. Yeah, it's a command application. It's a little different, but you know, just if you put this into place, what's happening is if you have 2 CPM and, oh, nearly, this is my tool running, and this is already Spectre doing its thing. So let me clear this and now do this. So you can define whatever information is needed, and you can have something like the .NET tooling, which is looking this. It's kind of, you know, similar like .NET. We all know this. And now what SpectreConsole is doing, it gives you the same experience like subcommanding, for instance, like simulate and execute. Like when I go .NET 2 CPM here and then simulate and nothing, and he says not found exception. Can I have a help on this? Yeah. You can -h simulate command, so you have your executable, then you have a subcommand inside of your defined in your app, and you have a -h, which is nice. Oh, Winget Hussar, nice. I don't know when you put it. Yeah, I like it too. So you can do a lot of stuff, and you even have your options, which you can put in here. So you have a professional prompt. You have like the logic, which grabs the arguments from the command line. So you don't have to take care about this args array and stuff like that. And this thing is doing all this for you. This is very, very nice. If you want to do a real application, so a CLI is what you need to do, but I'm not going to do this. You have an appendix, like what spinners are available. I don't know. Progress and status. Yeah. Implementing a spinner, nice. So this is, I think this is showcase everything. So my conclusion on this is, guys, I want to end now the live session. If you have any questions, you have some minutes left to put questions in the chat. If somebody's out there, what I wanted to showcase here is that there is no need to implement this by yourself, and SpectreConsole is not the only one. I had this message like system console, was it that one? System console from Microsoft. Was it System Console? I don't even know. GitHub? Let's do System Console and GitHub. I think this is a thing. System Console, is it Microsoft? No. References consoles yet at, where is it? Is this System Console? No, let's do it the correct way, which is, let's go to NuGet. And then let's search for system.console. I think System Console, .NET Framework. This is a .NET Framework thing. It's not System Console. Let me take a look in my channel, YouTube, because there was a command from the community on this Pro Console apps. Nice. And there was some command. No. Show everything. It's cool. Solid Console apps. Thanks for nice sharing. Thank you. Wasn't it there? Thank you, William. I already liked it. Where was this command? I don't know. Where did I read it? Was it? Where else could it be? Guys, it is so bad. Console.net, console NuGet packages. Manage NuGet packages. Install manage NuGet packages with the .NET. Console app framework. Best. Must have. So this is nlog, Serilog exception, steel, colorful console, many command.NET, phantom. I am not sure where this is. Where was it? Now I'm lost. System command line. System command line. That's what it. Oh, there it is. Sorry, guys. System command line. Here it is. System command line is another package. Maybe I will do a session about this. Why I didn't use system command line in the first place was if you go to NuGet and you go system command line, should search on NuGet. Thank you. So system command line currently is 2.0 beta, and I don't see any other version. Somebody told me don't even bother about this. Oh, I know where it was. It was on Reddit, I think. Yeah, it was on Reddit. So dependencies used by. So this is why they told me on Reddit I don't have to be too hesitating on using it because it's used by so many other packages. Okay, system command line hosting and system command line rendering is using it from Microsoft. So Microsoft is using it for themselves. Okay, I get it. But to be honest, guys, I saw a lot of times now happening that Microsoft just dropped packages. And I totally get the probability is maybe pretty low. But first of all, I'm not very convinced until Microsoft puts out a non-beta version, first of all. Second of all, you know, I think it's a good idea to appreciate the effort and the, how do I say it in English, and the care somebody like Patrick Svensson took into something like SpectreConsole, and to do videos like today or tonight to just show what the community does just like that. And this is, you know, remarkable. You saw a lot of stuff in this video. I hope you like it. Just leave some comments even later if you want to see more of this basic content, because I know it's kind of weird because we currently are talking about, I don't know, ChatGPT, and so I said it, or Copilot, whatever. But, you know, I think stuff like that is easily forgotten, and people are doing the weird stuff and then they don't see that console apps are there and they are still valid stuff. So if you want to see more of this, let me know. I thank you for watching this, staying with me. Wing to Zar, thanks for your comment. I said your name in appreciation. And however, have a nice weekend from now on, and see you next time. Bye, guys.